I'll wing it.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another version of Ask a Virgo and Friends. Thanks for joining us. We got Dead Skywalker over there.
Yo,
Aces,
what
what
up,
you
man?
what you been puffing on, or looking at, or smoking on, or what you got going on?
I had something called blueberry cake
Okay.
with a lava cake.
Oh, nice, nice, nice. All right. Me myself, I'm smoking this Daz strawberry milk. Hey, it's like Haagen Dazs. See that
Oh, that sounds good.
that California shit right there. So that means it's that fire.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's live resin. Yeah, man.
Okay.
1
Okay.
gram. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So this is the shit that got me kind of toe up over here, man.
mm.
So
Yeah, that sounds delish.
yeah, man. It actually is a strawberry milk, and it's pretty good, man. It's got a sweetness to it, so I'm rocking with it tonight. I'm rocking with it. So look, we talked about covering some of these memes that we found, right? And so I'm just gonna put up the meme really quick and see if everybody can see it, and then we'll talk about it, right? Because we want to know like when is too much. So we're talking about this from a Virgo perspective or a parental perspective, and it is when your kids say you never buy me anything, and you put a something on like the dish, the soap, and you know the normal shit that he uses every day, like the electric switch and all that. Are our kids overly spoiled, man?
Um, I think so. I think today's kids, in comparison with the shit that we had to, like, we had a lot more chores. There was a
Yeah,
lot more talks of allowances, and they were earned allowances, not just an allowances because
you're
I'm
cute.
a kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Now, once upon a time, not every kid had a PlayStation. Some kids had to go to their friends' houses to play.
Yeah,
Not every kid had a telephone in their room, no less.
facts.
Now, all these kids got not just cell phones, but iPhones, tablets, watches, uh, fucking VRs. Um, I can tell you from my kid alone, I have a small child in the house who's 10. I just got my kid a Switch, a Nintendo Switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right along with the VR. The PS3, 4, and 5 are still here. He's like got a collection of retro all the way to current game systems. Yeah,
Damn.
the newest shit. Because if you know, like I know, if you're a gamer, you don't want to get rid of your old gaming systems because they become collector's items that end up being sold on eBay, you know? So,
Facts, and some of it has nostalgia. I still have my Super Nintendo because the only game I know how to play is Super Mario.
well, and there's a lot of nostalgia that comes with that. So, I try to keep up with his game systems, and we try to keep the games in mint condition, not for resale value, but for people that are love the gaming and the collector's items of it, because you can resell them to other collectors for a pretty penny, depending on what they want to play. But my point is, back then, black children no less, we certainly black and brown children no less certainly didn't have access to all of this shit. Now
Facts.
most of our kids are the ones that are trending with these PS5s and shit like that. My son does have a tablet and an Apple Watch and a Apple cell phone and a TV in his room, and like I said, a VR and a Switch and electric scooter and whatever else at 10 years old. I mean, fuck, he has everything but a job, dog.
Facts. Facts. Like I was staying at my grandson's house, and I have a room at my daughter's house, right?
Yeah.
And in my room, I put a 32-inch TV, which is fine for me. I don't need anything huge because I don't live there. I'm just staying there every blue moon. My grandson comes into the room and he's like, Nana, why's your TV so small? And laughs at my television. Because he got like a 65-inch upstairs that's supposed to go in his room. I'm like, this little motherfucker.
I mean,
6.
yeah, yeah. They don't want them small ass TVs no more. And
Mm-mm.
I don't even think it's the kids' fault. I think it's our fault. Because I don't think my son asked for half of this shit that he has.
They don't. They don't ask for none of that shit.
I think a lot of the shit that we didn't have growing up, we overindulged. And I know, being a Virgo, we don't like to ask anyone for shit. We don't want our kids to ask anyone for shit.
Basically.
So we try to make sure that we indulge all their wants and all their needs, so they don't have to ask anyone for anything.
Exactly. Exactly. But when is too far? Like when is over the limit? And I think that's what we're coming to, right? Because you heard about that little 10-year-old boy, right? That shot his mom in the face for a VR set.
Yeah, I can tell you what's over the limit as a parent. When I moved to Hawaii, my son, what up, Kodak's 904? Hello.
Hey Kodaks. Hey James Hudson. Thanks for coming.
When I got here to Hawaii and my son swiped $264 at 8 years old, or he just turned 10 this year, 260 some odd dollars for fucking Fortnite. And then went to a friend's house and swiped another 20 while he was playing on their shit. And they thought no big deal of it. His daddy wore his ass out.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I said it. We believe in ass whoopers in my house. I'll do over there, and that's y'all's business. But in mi casa, we don't play that type of shit because one, it's stealing. And just because you think we have it, and at the time, we were staying at a hotel, and we were good, you know what I mean, getting ready to move into our house. But what if we were one of those families that were on our last couple dollars while we were here?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And
sometimes it be that way. Sometimes it be that way.
Shit happens. And this was during COVID, during the pandemic. What if we were on our last couple of dollars and he swiped that shit? And now, mind you have to remember, they not only have to they have to put it back. And when they put it back, it takes like what, 7 business days or some shit like that.
Yeah, they don't put your shit back as quick as they got it, and they never do that.
Have been on the streets, you know what I mean, waiting for somewhere. Or like the little boy you just said, he could have just said fuck it and shot me when I went to whip his ass about my goddamn $267. Because this little boy is the same age as my son. The mother is the same age as me. I am 44. My son is 10 years old. So I can't imagine my son telling me that no. So she failed somewhere as a parent. Mental issues or not. They failed, all of them. They failed that little boy.
The family was saying that he had like rage and anger issues and he heard voices. I think that the kid may have been schizophrenic. I don't want to diagnose, but you know what I'm saying? Like those are signs of schizophrenia, and maybe he started very early with his. But it's obvious that if he was really hearing these things and this isn't a lie, that child had some mental issues that were not being taken care of at the time. And that's a problem because a lot of us Black folks don't believe in going to the psychiatrist and the shrink. And like if your kid is on some level where he's doing shit like this, you got to be careful. Because that little mug still had the peace of mind to lie to the cops and tell them that he was playing with the gun when it accidentally went off. The forensics didn't match. So they kind of pounced on the kid and was like, nah, that ain't working, bro. That don't make no sense. And then he finally admitted that he shot her intentionally. And remember that part about the grandma? Like what he asked for?
She's the one that said that he had the mental issues though, right?
Yeah, well, this just says the family. But what he asked the grandma before he confessed to the grandma that he shot her, like his priorities was all fucked up. Because his priority was his package. So before he told grandma that he even killed mama, he gonna ask about his package.
Wow.
Yeah, that little shit. And I don't care if you have mental issues. I mean, there has to be a limit at some point where you snap back into reality and you're capable of understanding that, you know, you don't shoot your mom in the face over a Oculus, a $500 Oculus.
Bruh.
Like I couldn't even like my daughter wouldn't even think of no shit like that.
Let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all parents not saying. We're not talking about us motherfuckers. We talking about y'all. Virgos are never talking about ourselves. We're talking about you motherfuckers. We don't know what y'all are doing as parents, and we're not gonna judge you, even though we are. Because we're Virgos. What the fuck are y'all out there doing, bro?
They letting their kids run through the store all crazy like they still do.
Because we can't even say anymore. Y'all can't blame it on, oh, it's not a us thing, or oh, nah.
That's us.
Yeah. That you can't say that shit no more. That is obsolete. We can no longer say all the school shooters are white. Nope. And this is why I'm asking, like, what the fuck are the rest of you zodiacs doing? Because we're not laying claim to this shit. We done had 2 black school shooters.
Yeah.
We've had a brown school shooter. They typically shank motherfuckers, and you know, we usually shoot up close and personal. We don't normally do schools. The black. Yeah. And now you've got kids shooting their mom in the face for fucking VR headsets. That shit sounds like Gemini energy to me. I know the Gemini's gonna be mad about that, but
Gemini, Pisces,
or Aries,
Scorpio.
That's Aries. Because man, I can't understand the type of energy. What type of energy has the universe bestowed upon you that you really? That's your reaction at such a young age. And a lot of people might say, oh, you know, he's young. Should you lock him up? And
fuck yeah.
Lock his ass up. Lock him the fuck up and throw away the key.
This little Negro is a sociopath.
These kids are not, these are not the kids that we had some dangerous kids growing up. But these little motherfuckers are advanced now. These kids are super advanced. These kids are doing Excel and Microsoft Word before they're out of the 5th grade. My son started probably 2nd, 3rd grade.
See, that shit is crazy.
That you need to know to have an actual job, and that's still a job criteria. It is a current job criteria to know Excel or Microsoft Word in order to get any sort of administrative position. Yeah. These 10-year-olds know how to do this. These 10-year-olds are, be it the hormones that they've put in the food and in our generation and has passed on to them, but they are coming out extremely smart. So we're not dealing with the same type of kids. Lock them up.
Yeah, he gotta go. He gotta go. Cause for real, like there's gotta be some level of accountability for some shit like that. It really does. So look, I was thinking about this, and Virgos, we hate to be ignored. However, this is the second meme. So it's basically a lady out there, and she's on a date with a gentleman, and he puts his phone down. And so she's like, well, why the hell he put his phone down? He got something to hide. And the man is like, well, I'm going to put my phone down so I can pay attention to what she's got to say. I think that I personally have jumped the gun on certain conversations, even with my husband, to be like, well, what you hiding? What you got over there? I mean, I'm not a jealous woman, but it just, I see a lot of sisters doing that, and it goes to our self-confidence. Do you hear an echo? Is that me?
I don't hear an echo.
Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, I wonder if that goes to their self-confidence.
No, I don't think so. And I'm gonna tell you why I don't think it's a self-confidence thing. I think it's a paranoia thing. Mm. I think it's a paranoia. Some of it is self-confidence. Yeah. I do think some of it. All no. And I say that because I'm a paranoid. I don't trust shit. I believe none of what I hear and half of what I see. I can clearly, honestly say that about myself. I don't believe shit. No. And I'm gonna analyze that shit, and because 9 times out of 10, whenever my LiDAR goes off, my LiDAR,
yeah, you know it's right.
Yeah, I know it's some bullshit. Fuckery is afoot. You know what I mean? So sometimes and it might be some sort of insecurity that has led me into being that way. But unfortunately, what is proven to be true a lot of the times now, is when I'm a little, but they do say, you dig hard enough, you will find some shit too.
Oh yeah, every time. And see, I guess in my old age, I've decided that I'm no longer a digger. Fuck it, because everything that's done in the dark comes to light anyway. And so eventually, God will put it before me, or the Most High, or whatever you call him, Yahweh, whatever, the Supreme Being.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be seen. It's gonna be seen. Karma's a bitch, unfortunately. I say that because I've done some grimy shit in my day. So hopefully I've done more good than I have harm, and and
I
God is looking at that.
I
But
have
yeah, man.
done some fucked up shit. Um, I think my biggest problem with people is I can sit here and say, "Hey, and I've done some fucked up shit," and I could really sit here and tell you like I've done this and it's really fucked up, and I've tried to
Yeah,
do.
trying to make amends. Yeah.
So when I see people and I call them out on their bullshit that they've done fucked up shit and they can't admit that, I've got like this real hard on for that type of shit, and I won't let up. Like I won't let up because if I can admit my shit,
And why can't you admit yours?
yeah, don't you don't get the benefit that from me if I'm not gonna get the same benefit from you. I'll just stop fucking with you. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and sometimes it got to be that way.
Mm.
But yeah, nah, I'm not looking for shit no more. I'm too old to be looking. It'll
Mm-mm.
find me when it does,
Yep.
and I'm good with that. And if it don't find me, I'm cool with that too. Shit.
So now I won't look, but my paranoia and the notion most of the time that I am right, and which is a good a Virgo gift, might I add.
Yes, it is.
Um, I don't have to look now. You
This
smell,
shit just comes to you.
yeah. If you smell a steak cooking in the kitchen, somebody gonna bring a plate and sit it in front of you eventually.
Yeah.
And if I smell it, I'm going to inhale it, and I'm gonna know if it's steak or bullshit.
It's gonna be a deep breath. I'm trying to check out what the fuck is going on. I feel you, sister. I feel you. So look, I found this one to be kind of funny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it says it's funny when people think you're the problem until you fall back and they still have the same fucking problem. John Mike says you look like a superhero that you.
I am a superhero, bro, and I appreciate that. Now that is a compliment.
Hell yeah.
Check out. Oh, that's hot.
What the hell are you eating?
Ooh,
Takis?
no,
Oh no, Doritos.
the high shit.
Ooh.
Ass is over here high with the munchies. I'm over here fucking these up. I'm about to respond to John. Anywho, but yes, peep the name, bro. Dutchy Skywalker.
Yep. Gotta move the thing so they can say it. So they
Oh
can say
yeah,
it.
the Skywalker. So let's let's talk about your boy Diddy and his Scorpio energy.
Oh yeah.
They are sexually active. Um, Diddy done got a chick pregnant.
What's
Got
up, established? Yeah, for real.
what up, bro? What up? Yeah, he's gotten a chick pregnant. Uh, got two new boos, lost a boo, all in 1 week. It's been a hell of a week, and everybody's in court this week.
Yeah.
What the? Listen, I don't want to hear nothing about jury selection, a motion for uh, pleading the fifth, and none of that shit come January. Everybody's in court. But yeah, so Diddy's got like heavy Scorpio energy, bro.
Fucking over people.
You know,
I dated Scorpio. I'm anti-Scorpio for the most part, except for my granddaughter. I got love up on her, but for real, I don't fuck with her.
Scorpio, bro. That's the type of shit you're gonna deal with when you deal with a Scorpio. Trust me, my brother's a Scorpio,
Yeah, man.
and that dude got 6 kids, bro.
Yeah,
Energy. Diddy's
yeah,
on kid number 7. I
yeah.
mean, in the span of 30 years, give or take. But I mean, I'm glad Cassie got away from his ass, or she'd just be still waiting on a ring.
Damn. Diddy the type that would fuck his son's girlfriend, Lori Harvey.
Or I mean,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yeah. But let me ask you something. 87. Y'all always want to say we the ones getting fucked. Who's to say that Lori Harvey didn't fuck Diddy and fuck his son? Could have been the other way around. She could have been like, fuck the shit out that little ass nigga.
Yeah. And now I need some bread.
That could have been how it went, bro. That could have been how it went. It could have went a whole nother way. You know,
We don't know. We don't know.
we don't know.
Because Lori Harvey, I mean, I hear her name often associated with various people.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
mean,
just going to say that. That's an opinion, though. Well, no, that's a fact because I've
that's
read
a
around.
fact.
But,
That's a fact.
yeah.
And now it's shit. Apparently, Lori Harvey and Megan Thee Stallion. Megan is I did not know Megan gets around.
Does she really?
Yeah, man. Up until this trial,
Damn.
I had no idea that
Megan was that lovable, huh?
yeah, yeah. This bitch gets around, dog. Lovable yet not lovable, I would say. Uh, Joe Budden had a lot to say about her, but he did say after all of his commentary that he didn't know her personally, that she might be a great person, but she, you could tell Megan around. That's not surprising. That's just. Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely tell.
I mean, shit, Nikki got around too, didn't she?
Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, Nikki. A lot of these girls are industry hoes, and when they finally make it, they kind of want to distance themselves from that reputation. And Meg at that time was just coming into the game. And just coming into the game, of course, they do a lot of bullshit. But see, the thing about Meg is, Meg got a drinking problem. Meg is a drunk. Meg is a young drunk. Meg's not even 25 yet, I don't think.
Oh,
She's like 23, 24. 24. Meg is a young drunk. It could be with due to the fact that she lost her mother a couple years ago and going into the industry and all these pressures and so forth. Now, we don't know if she's lying or not about what's going on. I think all the asses are lying. I think all three are lying. Throw the whole fucking trial away. But can somebody in the comments section, the Peanuts Gallery, can somebody look up what Tori's Zodiac, Zodiac, and Kelsey's Zodiac? Like, I gotta understand the dynamics of what really happened in that car and who's, because I'm getting definitely getting some Sagittarius energy somewhere off in that group of people. Somebody, I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm getting Sagittarius.
Sag vibes. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Fuck it.
Somebody is giving me heavy Sag vibes because when it's up with Sages, it's up. When it's up, dog. So, and all
right. So Tory Lane is a Leo.
Oh, prideful. Yeah, that prideful Leo. I don't think he did it. But I could be wrong.
I mean, I know Leos. I live with Leos. They get angry. But he's a male Leo, so he may be different. Female Leos get angry. You may get shot.
Male Leos are a little bit calmer, I'd like to think. I think they're a little bit calmer.
Megan's an Aquarius.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, she is an Aquarius. So she's a nutcase, and she lies by nature.
And what is Kelsey's last name again? Who is she again?
Kelsey Harris, I think it is.
She got a husband?
Yeah.
Wait, did she have a husband when she was doing all this extra shit?
No. Yeah, this shit happened 3 years ago. A lot changes in like 6 months, man. She done had a baby and all that shit since then.
Shit. She's a Taurus. Oh, you got all strong signs.
Shit. Uh,
Every one of them motherfuckers think they right.
well, I can tell you right now, the Aquarius energy is probably the worst one in the group for sure.
Yeah, well,
I
that's
would,
all Megs.
I would think that Aquarius energy is probably the worst in the group. Taurus, that's some volatile shit. Cause once you piss a Taurus, Tauruses are pretty quiet until you fuck with them, and then it's up with them too. They want to knock everything, you know.
Oh yeah, I'm married to a Taurus.
Yeah, yeah. They like to get, and alcohol is not a good. Alcohol was involved, and coke was involved. Um, a,
Wait, did I look up the wrong Kelsey? What did I say? Kelsey was.
a
If
Taurus.
then it can't be August. I'm
No,
looking at her wiki. Hold up. They say her birthday is May 5th, man.
that's a fucking Gemini.
No, May 5th is a Taurus.
Oh yeah, it is because the end of April that's Taurus. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Right. End of May is Gemini.
Yeah.
That's right. Beginning of June, end of May, Gemini season. And Tori is a Leo. Woo!
See, that shit is crazy. That shit is absolutely crazy.
Well, Leos are assholes. I can tell you that. So, and that speaks truth to him because he's definitely got some asshole traits.
Yeah.
At least asshole. What is they can be though?
He said, "I think the Libra is the worst of them all.
The, the Libras are narcissistic, yet
Wishy-washy.
wishy-washy as fuck. Libras are hella wishy-washy. But I stand on Aries, and yeah, I can't fuck with no Aries, dog. I can't deal with no Aries on any level. It's something about an Aries that just, and Aquariuses, I've dealt with Aquariuses, but I just don't fucking like them. Unstable motherfuckers. Aquariuses are super unstable, and you cannot tell them that they will never admit that they're wrong, ever. Even when wrong walks up to them and says, "Hey, you're wrong."
Yeah, that's the Taurus.
A Taurus will admit to some shit before an Aquarius will, I think.
I've been married to the man 3 years. He ain't never admitted he was wrong for shit. Not nothing. Nothing at all.
You know the crazy part is the Virgo soulmate is Capricorn or Taurus. Now I'm married to a Capricorn. You're married to a Taurus. 87. I don't know what your mate is, but I could tell you right now what I can't fuck with. And I've been married to a Leo before, and that's not so bad. We're just too close, and we're too close to one another.
I married a Gemini before, and it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I'm not ever doing that ever in fucking life. Gemini,
No, you gotta take control up front. You gotta take control up front.
I think a Gemini makes an awesome wingman, great wingman.
Yeah,
that's it. You're a great wingman. You make an awesome friend, but that is it, bro. All the rest of that shit is a no. That is a fucking no.
and in the end, my ex turned out to be my wingman and just my friend. So yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. You're talking about Tory Lanez being a Leo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, the Leo and Aquarius, that shit ain't gonna work no way.
See,
that shit is doomed to fail, just because of the energy that they give off. I mean, I'm not saying that for all relationships and shit, but those two personality types, hell no.
John.
I say Cancer.
I was gonna say Cancer. For me, it's Sag.
Sages are unforgiving. Well, I mean, once they get over some shit, y'all are cool, but they'll never fuck with you the same ever. A Sag will never fuck with you the same ever once you fuck them over. Cancer, They're gluttons for abuse. They're gluttons for punishment. So Cancer is by far the most forgiving, but they're also emotional as hell. Now they're not just going to forgive you. You're going to go through some emotional shit with them
Fuck
first.
yeah.
But they're very, very forgiving, and they're
Wait,
very.
wait. But why do you need to know the most forgiving and understanding sign, John Mikes?
Is it Mike or Mix?
John Mix.
I don't know. I don't. I never. That's. I guess that's why I never say his last name because I never know if it's a long I or a short I. I don't want to. I don't want to fuck this shit up.
And established, yeah. I was with a Gemini for 20 years, man. I understand.
Spouse is a Gemini. Trust me, we working it out. Yeah, I know y'all working it out, dog.
Mm.
Two strong ass personalities, bro. I can't. They make great wingmen. Oh man, I'll take a Gemini as a wingman. But I've been with a Gemini, dog. That split personality shit. Listen, they'll give you anything under the sun. A Gemini, if they got it, they're very giving.
Mm-hmm.
But whoo, boy, when that shit split down the middle, ain't no understanding, dog. There's no
Mm.
understanding. I gotta find me a Cancer. Why you need to find a Cancer? Now
Hold
we're
up, hold up. He answered that.
no comment. Heart of gold. No, Capricorn. No, I'm married to a Capricorn. My husband has a, oh man, listen, I have the type of husband that,
Is understanding and forgiving.
yes, but he also the type that if I say, hey, I need you to stop by my best friend's house and install windshield wipers or change the fucking fire stick or stop and, she needs an oil. My husband is going to do that type of shit and it ain't gonna be no funny business. You know what I'm saying? And if her husband's there, he's gonna teach her husband or they gonna get together and probably barbecue while he's doing the shit.
Yeah.
Solid dude like that. So no, there is nothing like the goat, because that is what the Capricorn is. They are the goat, and no, there is nothing like the goat. I stand on that shit. They're
I was with a Capricorn. He still loves me to the day. I can't deal with him, but he loves me to this day.
they're solid, and them motherfuckers are dedicated to their careers too.
Yes,
Career,
extremely.
yeah, they're very career oriented Capricorns.
Yes. He said, I'm so evil, I just admire their heart. They do have big hearts.
They do. They
They really fucking do.
yeah.
So let's see, man. Did we have any more memes? I don't think so.
No. Y'all won't believe the shit I'm going through here. Do y'all know I'm in Hawaii, guys? Look at what the fuck I have on. John told me I look like a motherfucking superhero, which he is correct. He is correct. I am.
Skywalker.
I am the Skywalker, baby. But I am wearing this shit, and please, that's why if y'all see me over here itching and shit, it's because I'm not acclimated anymore to wearing this type of shit. So y'all probably see me over here scratching or whatever else. I don't know shit.
She doing it.
Yeah, I got another sweater on under here. And then a tank top under here. So in Hawaii, that is how fucking windy and chilly it is. You guys. So my weather is all fucked up. So no, in case y'all was over there wondering, what the fuck is wrong with Dutch? That bitch over there scratching and tweaking and no, man, I got all this shit on it. It's fucking with my skin right now. Dutch sit floor. Lava lady. Shit, I live in Hawaii. I might look like lava lady. I'll take it.
See?
And shit. So yeah, I'm over here. This shit's fucking with my skin, bro. I guess because I don't really have to wear long sleeve pants or long socks or long sleeve anything. And now it's fucking itchy, bro. All this shit itchy,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
No, that is not what's up. I'm itchy.
I mean, well, shit, you gotta wear that shit to be warm. I mean, it fucking sucks. I know. You gotta try a different fabric softener, man. That's the only thing I can recommend.
That's probably what it is, bro.
Yeah. You probably gotta wash all that shit again since you ain't worn it in the past 2 years.
Yeah. Because and when I stepped out, everybody was out in pajamas. Like everybody, the shit that you see on like the East Coast or in the wintertime. And I'm like, here?
In
What?
pajamas.
Listen, it was chilly. Oh,
They gotta do better.
he
They
thought, man, no,
got to do better in Hawaii. They got to do
no, bro.
better in Hawaii. He
Oh,
said, you know that Hawaii glass is good. I just thought you was tripping.
no, man, I'm over here itchy, dog. I mean, I'm a little high, too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm over here itching and shit.
Trying to keep her shit together, man.
Listen, I didn't think about it till I did like this, like twice. I was like, oh man, I looked at the camera and I was like, somebody's probably looking at this shit wondering what in the fuck.
All right, so this is a good question, John. So what are the flaws of our sign? We are judgmental like a motherfucker.
And
like I was just judging those people walking around in their PJs, like for real. You really can't put on no clothes. Why you gotta park in non-parking lane? I hate when people go to the liquor store and park in front of the liquor store in the fire lane when there's a parking spot 3 feet away from that motherfucker. I'm judgmental like a motherfucker when it comes to shit like that. What you got, Dutch?
We are nitpicky, bro.
Yes.
We are very particular humans, and we like things a certain way.
Yes, we do. We're funny that way.
Yes. So when I say nitpicky, I don't mean like go out of our way to like nitpick, but if it's, let's just say, I don't. Okay, like for instance, I'm funny about my yard. And if you leave some shit in my backyard, like a coffee cup or whatever the fuck, or some trash, now I'm gonna go and look at every other fucking thing that you did in that area. Did you put my pillows back cat cornered like I had them? Did you dust that shit off? Did you leave any like ash in my ashtray that was clean when you came here? Did you leave a fucking bunch of Black and Mild clips or cigarette butts? I don't smoke cigarettes and shit, but did you leave that type of shit?
I may have. I was high. Did I help you clean up the next day?
If you didn't, whereas before is if you would not have done something like that that I don't like, I would have just the second thing that I seen, I would have just politely cleaned it and not said shit about it. But if I see one or two more things that you've done, I get real nitpicky about that type of shit. So I'm super fucking nitpicky. In an argument too.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we cold in an argument. When we get to arguing with you, we go below the belt at all times. Established in 87 threw out a couple of things. He said we're cold hearted. Yeah, once I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't fuck with you. I can't deal with you. I don't want to be bothered with you. And it's gonna take either some years to heal, or it's gonna take or I may never fuck with you again. It depends on how much I value the relationship.
Virgos are some cold heart. I have to agree with him. Virgo, cold-hearted. Ooh.
And we do shit just to fuck with you. Like, for instance, me and my friends made a bet on the dude. And I think I told you this story, right? Me and my friends made a bet on the dude. I was super young back then, but and we were like, well, who's going to be the first to bag him? And the bet was $1. Damn. I had been checking them out for like a few years, so I knew him.
$1, dick.
So the bet was $1. But when I was done, I left 20 on his nightstand and went home.
Yeah.
Like, don't call me no more. It ain't about that no more. Like, stay over there, bro, and do your thing.
I've definitely had a guy ask me, like, what about me?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That's cool. Oh, Lord, I can't stop. Okay, let me stop. He also says we're analytical. Yes. Every conversation I have, I replay in my head to make sure either A, I didn't say something stupid, or B, you ain't say nothing slick and I let it slide. So
I'm fucked up.
Girl, cold-hearted like a motherfucker. Yeah, I've done some fucked off shit in my life.
And the fucked up thing about it is, it's like
when it comes to relationships and dudes,
it's like this shit, but you don't know. And it wasn't until 87 was like when I looked, I'm like, damn, we're not just cold-hearted, dog. We're obliviously cold-hearted. Like what we think is normal reaction to shit to other people is not a normal reaction.
No, not at all. Not at
It's
all.
some shit that like some people are like, damn, that's fucked up, and I'm like, nah, not really.
Yeah.
You know, like
I
I
mean,
have,
you see it from my way. Here's what goes down. But
I, I got a saying that says, I done struggled enough that I'll eat in anybody's face, and I really mean that. Like
fuck yeah.
I will really eat in your face, bro. Listen, it
Hey, don't tell me you ain't got no money and you came out and I told you we was going out. Or no, let me rephrase that.
ignorant.
Because we're overly generous too. And
Yes,
we'll go to a fault. We're not crooks, we're not thieves, we don't steal. Like it's just we have integrity,
but we
right?
will get
And we
shady if we
frown upon
spending our goddamn money though.
you said what?
We'll get shady if we feel like we continue to spend our money,
Oh
and
yeah.
you're being greedy, or you're being
Yeah, you not paying back or you not contributing and it's a me thing all the time. Yeah. We'll
yeah,
definitely get shady about that. But that ain't stealing or we have
no.
that integrity. Like every time if I leave the store and I have something on my cart that I didn't pay for, I'm going back in to either return or pay for it. Because even though I'm all the way at my car, I realize I didn't pay for it. And I don't want nobody to lose their job over my shit. You know what I mean? And if I had the intention of buying it, I'm gonna buy it.
My pride, mine is pride and ego. My pride and my ego. Since we talking about Virgo flaws, if I've bought something in the Gucci store. Now, mind you, I had it at the time to buy.
Mm.
I had no intentions on buying it, but the way that they looked at me,
Mm-mm.
everybody was Asian in there,
I do
and
that shit too.
yeah, the way that they looked, and it was the way the bitch rolled up on me, and she kept rolling up on me, and like I said, I was just looking really. But don't ever act like I can't come up in this motherfucker and buy you, bitch, and this motherfucking bag right here.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I've bought a bag. I've done
because you
this,
could.
yeah, because I could, and I want, and because of my arrogance,
And I
and
wanted to show you, yeah,
and I
who
want
the fuck
to
you
show you,
coming
like,
for?
bitch, fuck you. Yes. So those are flaws with us. I'd like to think that, and that's Virgos are arrogant.
We're
If
extremely arrogant. Cause I'll get in my car in a minute, and we know what I'm driving. Now I'll blast that motherfucker. Like if somebody treats me shady in front
yeah,
of their store, I'm gonna ride slow
yeah.
with my
Now,
music blasting to be like, "Fuck you."
yeah. See, I won't go out of my way. You know what I mean?
I
Until you
do.
do some
I,
shit.
I
No,
do.
it's when you do some shit that makes me feel like that you try to slight me in some kind of way.
I'm gonna go out my way to make you realize who the fuck I am. I am.
Well,
I'm gonna
one,
make
because
sure you know.
I think that's because Virgos are go getters to begin with. We're
Yeah.
already ambitious to begin with. You understand? So with that ambition, oh yeah, no shade at all. Nah,
Now
dog.
I think we are too.
I agree with that shit. I really,
Because we are OCD like a motherfucker. Like shit has to be a certain way. There's a lot of autistic vibes in Virgo life.
yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't think that's not shady, dog.
That's a
I think
fact.
that's a statement that a lot of people won't make, because when people, and you don't have to say no shade, because listen, that speaks to the intelligence level, because most autistic people that have autism
Are
are
extremely
socially
intelligent.
awkward, but they're extremely intelligent. So Virgos, yes, we are a little bit socially awkward when it comes to,
Naturally.
yeah, when it comes to anxieties around people and large crowds, and how we deal with people, and how we could be introverted, how we, I would say Virgos are notorious for, like, don't want to fuck with nobody, but gotta have somebody in their space at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be bothered with you, but can you be around? Like, when I want you to be around, like, can you stay in the background? We want you in the background,
Yeah.
so it's accessible to us. You know what I mean?
That's how we want everybody though.
Yeah, yeah. We want in the background so they're accessible to us, but we really don't want to be bothered with you. Like
Yeah.
that, and that's some harsh, cold fucking truth
But
about.
it's true facts. Yeah, because we can be alone. I love my own company
Yes,
so much. And it
but don't
doesn't
get my
bother me to
background
be
though.
alone. It
No,
doesn't bother me to go places alone. It doesn't bother me to do that type of shit. Because
no.
I'll plug in my headphones and just have a good ass time. So Moose says, I'm learning a lot here. That's what's up. That's what's up. So he says Virgos usually get along with each other. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Because it's Virgo gang. I mean, I
gang, gang.
wonder if the Virgo is the largest zodiac sign. And
Yeah,
yeah, because it's only 9 months right after New Year's Eve, right?
yeah. And
So
because considering the where it's situated, and women giving birth and so forth,
yeah.
and,
What's up,
and
established?
What's up? What's up?
oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
Yeah, I
That
had to pop in, man. I had to pop in. Y'all was spitting some good stuff, man.
Oh shit. Yeah.
But let
So
me
I
let me.
go ahead, go ahead.
One thing I had to throw in, I had to learn is and what my woman is teaching me is empathy,
Yeah.
because I lack so much of it. It's just like you got to stop and think sometimes. Damn, that was kind of cold. So that's what I
But is
learned.
that only in our personal lives? Because at my job, at one of my jobs, that was one of the traits that they said I had. I was empathetic.
No,
But
oh
I don't
no,
know
no
if that's a
business.
slam at
Nah. Business and personal is two different things.
yes, yes,
Yeah, we mask it up real good, put on that good, yeah, but behind, we like, man, get out my face. I'm just here to do what I gotta do.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
put our best foot forward, but personally, no, it's the worst.
yeah. And
I
I also hate work friends.
y'all want to know what I'm gonna put
But
out
I
there.
have some. Those I have I love.
But
Go
they
I
ahead.
help. But they help get us through the day, though.
Yes,
You gotta utilize them.
Yeah, yeah.
Virgos
But
have
like I don't want to be friends outside of work.
No, 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 no,
That's
no,
what
no.
I mean.
not. No.
I'm sorry. Dutchy, what were you saying, dog?
I was saying I think we have a sociopath tendencies. I haven't met a Virgo yet. No matter how calm, no matter how cool and collective, you
Mhm,
gotta watch. Like, we're very watchful. We're
Yeah.
people watchers.
mhm.
Uh,
Yes. We
and
studied them.
yeah, we and that's a little creepy. If you really know a real Virgo and you really know what the fuck we be thinking half the time, like, we're people watchers, and think about a motherfucker that's watching you. You don't know they
See,
watching
but you
all.
right though. But it ain't even that it's a bad thing. It's just like it's kind of what you're explaining. It's kind of how like you're supposed to drive. You're supposed to look at least 100 yards ahead. So
Yeah,
you're
Yeah.
you're driving the plan. I'm driving. I already done thought out my move 3, 4 yards ahead of time. Some people just right in the windshield, and that's all they react to.
So
I see
Virgos are
everything
more
else.
like chess players, not checker players.
oh,
Yes,
absolutely. But
yes,
I still think
to a
Virgo.
fault.
I think
Yeah.
we're the creepiest ones on the zodiac, though. I do. I think Virgos are creepy as shit.
Hmm.
You get a person. We are literally maybe worse when I say akin to the Gemini, because we are emotionally. It's two motherfuckers that drive for us. You got a really calm, cool, collective, quiet Virgo, and
Yeah.
then up with us, that flip side of us ain't nothing like the other side. It's
No. It's
volatile.
Jekyll and Hyde.
Fuck you, cold blooded. I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire, because now
I said that to a couple
and
of
I ain't
people.
fucking with you. Not fucking with you, and you've completely rubbed us, and that's why I think we're so loyal. That's why I said what makes us dangerous and what's real creepy about it, because we
Hmm.
are very inviting. We're very, I'll take care of you, we'll love you, we'll nurture you, we'll nourish you, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. But it's some cold shit, because we'll give it and we'll take it all away.
Oh,
And that's
Wait,
immediately.
that's some fucked up shit. And
Oh yeah.
I've
what
noticed that
and
about
what?
all the zodiacs. We
Hey,
will give.
that's what I'm learning. What I found out too, and that's the thing about the giving. What you were saying, as far as like, it ain't necessarily what we be given is material. Like what I've learned, what I be given when all my cousins and my people got away from me, because we get the truth. Hey, that was some fucked up shit, bro.
Yo, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yo, you looking ugly right now. Listen, everybody's thinking it, but I'm the wrong person
I'm
because
gonna
I
be the
said
one to
it.
pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, girl, your fly's down. Why don't you catch that?"
Right, right. And they get away
'Cause-
from us, and they'll be around the people who thinking it but won't say it.
Yeah.
exactly.
So it's like
And they be
this is
out there
crazy.
looking halfway crazy.
It's
And I
And
crazy.
don't care if it's a stranger. I'll pull a stranger to the side and be like, "Hey, your fly's down."
do you
I'm
Nah,
think
that
if
one. And
it,
people will be like, "Are you
if
really gonna go up to him?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
now we can't do that as men. That's a violation.
shit,
no,
But I get what you're saying.
yeah,
no,
man." Because I
like,
don't want nobody to let me walk around like that. So if me and you out established and my shit's down, you need to say something.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
I
Nah, cause you with me. What
Yeah,
you say, Dutch?
I can't see. I'm not afforded that privilege, right? And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I was born with resting bitch face. Y'all see how my face look. Everybody always thinks I'm mad about some shit because I got resting bitch face. So I always look like I got an attitude. And if my if if you already assume because you've seen my face and I send you a text message,
You speak in
most
my
people
life, man.
assume
You
they
speak in my life.
assume the they assume the tone in the text message.
Oh yeah.
They wanted to match the look that I got on my face, and they have no idea that this was a calmly said, like, hey,
This
man,
is a good time. This is I'm having a good time.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know
But
what
I'm
I'm
saying,
Yeah.
like, what the
I'm
fuck?
happy right now.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my happy face, bro. I was gonna ask if y'all have the same issue because I get it a lot. Like, you alright? You man? Nah, nigga, I'm alright.
Now listen,
You be acting
my old lady say all the time, what's
you'll be
wrong? What's
alright.
wrong? What's wrong? It's
What's
like
wrong? Yeah,
nothing.
I
nothing.
don't get the
Nothing.
what's wrong, but like if somebody says something stupid, I mean my face immediately shows the stupidity.
But
Like
even
See,
I wear all my emotions on my sleeve. So if I'm pissed off, I'm pissed off. And you'll see it. If I'm happy, I'm happy. But like, yeah, at work I usually have my resting bitch face and what the fuck you bothering me for? Yeah.
so for me, I have my mother's face, right? So I got the Virgo resting face on top of the natural resting bitch face. So I got it double. So when
Ew.
people look at me, just like how I'm looking at you right now, but we're just talking. But
Yeah,
that's
we
how my
just
face does. My face is like that. Like I have a very intense personality, so people assume. So I find myself more times than not, especially because I live. So Asians gauge you based off of your facial expressions when they approach you. That's how
okay.
they judge who you are. If you have a happy type of face, that is how they're going to approach you. If you have an angry looking kind of face, so I've
well,
had
maybe I do have an angry looking face. Shit.
well, and that's what I'm saying. So that's how they judge who you. And I had Asians had to explain this to me on why we get a certain energy from some, and it's not that the energy is different unless they're just assholes. You're gonna run across that, but a
Yeah.
lot is based on our facial expression. That is their cultural way of how they judge who they're gonna interact with.
Wow.
So a lot of times, because of how I look, one, I'm always high as a motherfucker. That's number one.
Right. And we don't have
So
time for that when you gone like that. We
yeah,
don't
like
Yeah.
and I'm not a hee hee ha ha in
right,
your
right.
Type
face.
of motherfucker. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not really my energy. So they instantly get this type of, and then they ask me something, right? Like I walk in, I'm like, yeah, can I get such and such and such? Oh, okay, honey, you're looking so young. Oh, thanks, man, I appreciate that. And I'm smiling and shit, and they're like, fuck, they think I'm crazy. But you said something that was worth me responding to and worth me. I don't do mindless conversation. I don't have a whole bunch of in between unless it's we're engaging. You know,
Yeah. Nah,
I
I
don't
feel you. I feel
I
you.
don't talk to people in the streets like that. So they just got this impression of me that I'm this asshole. And sometimes you're right. Sometimes I am an asshole.
Sometimes it's an asshole type of day. Hey, look, I don't mean to cut you off, but we're gonna jump into some of these comments, right? Because we got a bunch of them sitting here. So Mukta asked, "Do Virgos usually get along with each other?" My answer is yes. What you say?
We already answered that.
Would say you okay? And then John came on and he said, "You guys are both Virgos. How often do you fall out? And what's the longest time you guys have ever fallen out?" I don't really fall out. Yeah, I mean,
If I done fell out with you, I ain't gonna fuck with you no more.
yeah,
That's I don't really have
I feel
any.
like the Virgos, we don't fall out. We gonna debate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yeah,
We gonna debate
yeah,
back and forth. We gonna throw logic back and forth. That's all
yeah,
we gonna do.
and
yeah.
and go to our respective corners until it's cool again, and then come back to the playground. That's
Yeah,
just
that's pretty much it. I mean, and it may take a day to get over something, and then you come back tomorrow, and it's like boom. But once we are done having our say, we don't deal with it anymore. And
yeah.
people think that we hold on to shit. No, we're not holding on to nothing. The resting bitch face is
It's
just a
just the
normal
energy.
face.
It's just the energy that I just used to explain that it's gone, and I'm done with that. That's it. I don't
Exactly.
have no more.
I
That's
don't
it.
have any more. I'm finished. Don't come.
So
Yeah,
they think we're crazy for that reason too. We'll get back to that. They think because we can go like 0 to 100 with anger about some shit, and then once we've had our say with it and we're done with it, I can literally go about my business. Hey, baby, you want such and such? And motherfuckers
yeah,
look at me like,
yeah,
yo, are you crazy? No, I said what I had to say.
I'm
Why
done with
do
it.
you walk around angry all fucking day
Yeah, why
about it?
am I gonna ruin the rest of my fucking day?
Like, so you want me to sit here with my face upside down for the? No, I ain't crazy, motherfucker.
See,
I'm just not
see,
gonna dwell on dumb
but
shit.
I went to therapy a long time ago. And what I learned about myself is that, especially being a Virgo, is that we don't vent. A lot of people externalize a lot of things. They like to write, they like to vent, they like to talk.
I don't do
I
any
like
of
to
that.
internalize
Music.
and turn it in that way, and then I'll output it some way. Other,
Yeah.
like, but
Yeah,
sitting here talking and writing it out ain't gonna help me. It's not gonna help
No.
me.
Nah. The
I
right now,
got
like
this.
I've tried to journal so many times and I've got so many journals laying around my house, it's ridiculous. I'm not a journaler. But I think for me, music speaks my language. And so a lot of times if I'm feeling a certain type of way, I may put on a song that kind of relates to that. And that may be the way that I'm trying to communicate how I'm feeling to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see
Because
what Rachel
sometimes I
said.
can't find the words.
You see what Rachel said. And I know she playing, but she don't understand. I embrace the Grinch character. I like Stink Meaner. I like all that. It is what it is. I mean,
Facts.
I know a real stick meaner dog in real life, and it's
I'm
crazy.
Stink Meaner. I'm Stink Meaner. Hold
I think
on.
I'm
you. The,
Scrooge.
I think you the Grinch. You the Scrooge, and you definitely the Grinch. You not stink meaner bad. Stink meaner. That nigga's on another level of
Hold
fuck.
on. That might be a whole different podcast then, because I'm gonna tell you, man. B Rad might can vouch for. Well, I ain't gonna say B Rad, but people
You
around me
funny.
know.
Yeah,
See?
I
See?
think you might have to do that. I love us.
Facts.
I love us. At least the female. Females and male Virgos, we're very intuitive,
Yeah.
and
Hmm.
so we're the nurturers. On the there's only three Earth signs, um, and that is
Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus.
Taurus,
Yeah.
and as obviously there's three
Okay, so
fire.
that makes sense. That makes sense now. That makes sense.
Yes, there's three fire signs. There's three Earth signs. You
And
understand?
air.
Then there's water signs.
Hmm.
Remember the Pisces, the Aquarius, and what's the other sign? Um,
You said Earth. Earth is
yeah,
Taurus, ain't it?
yeah, the three
Yep.
Earth signs. Because remember, it's 12 zodiac signs, and out of all 12, there's three Earth signs, which are the Taurus, the Virgo, and the Capricorn. Then there's your fire signs, and then there's your water signs. So there's three in each group. There's only three in each group. So there's your air signs. Remember, you got all four elements. So of
Right.
all four elements, there's only three signs in each four, which equals the 12 zodiacs. So what Pisces is a water sign, right? Pisces
Hmm.
is a water sign. Aquarius is a water sign. Uh,
Pisces, Aquarius, and
it's Cancer.
Cancer. Yeah.
yes.
Cancer, yeah, Cancer water sign. Then you have your fire signs, and then you have your air signs. I want to say
And it might sound like gibberish to people, but if you was to go get your chart read and learn yourself, it would tell you about yourself. It really
Yeah.
would,
yeah,
and it'll
you will
scare
learn a
you.
lot.
And it's
I'm
not hoodoo voodoo or anything like that. It's
Mm-mm.
just astrological charts being read.
No,
Like the
it's not that.
astrological chart I have behind me.
when people I laugh when people say, "Oh, it's not real. Y'all too old to be messing with zodiac signs." And I laugh because they don't even understand the science behind your birth chart. They don't even understand in order to do your birth chart, you need to know the time you were born, the day you were born, the exact place
Yeah.
you were born,
Yeah.
because all of that tells you what stars and shit were aligned, and how unique your birth is compared to somebody else's. And this is why the sun sign Virgos and us will act the same, but each of us have a different moon sign, and we each have a different rising.
And the
Mm.
And
rising, yeah, your rising really dictates your character. Because I was told my rising house is in Leo, so that made a lot of sense to me.
so I'm a Leo rising also.
Okay,
I
so
think
that
I'm
made
a
it.
Leo rising as well.
Are a Leo
Okay,
rising.
so
That's why we get
I'm
along so
under.
well.
Yep. So I am a Virgo, Taurus, Leo. So
okay,
I understand the Taurus energy. I understand the Leo energy. You know what I mean? Because Leos are very prideful. And so when you get a prideful ass Virgo, that's because we have a rising in Leo. So that means most likely that y'all are Saturn babies. And when Mercury goes into retrograde, that's not bad for us because we belong to Mercury. So when other people be having all that fucked up shit happen to them, oh my god, Mercury's in retrograde, that shit don't pertain to us because that's our planet. So basically we're at home. That means changes for us. But a lot of it is mental because if you convince yourself of bullshit and you allow that type of thought process and that type of energy. Again, it's a combination of spirituality and science, and it's a clash of both. Uh, Astrologically, you needed astrology to travel. You needed astrology for certain things in the Bible, no less, if you believe in that type of thing. I'm not saying whether I do or whether I don't, because that's not really up for debate on this show. That's another
Yeah.
show. Um, but for anybody that does or anybody that doesn't, you need to know that a lot of this shit is astrological.
Yeah.
Um, Crystals. Some people don't believe, but y'all, a lot of people don't even understand that crystals power a lot of shit. Like a lot of your
But it
energy.
ain't even that. It ain't even the ones that you power. Your body consists of the minerals that are crystals. You know what I'm
Yeah,
Yeah.
saying? So they
That.
react with the environment that they're in.
yes. And we're
So
also made up of stardust. Literally, in the literal scientific fact, six protons, six neutrons, six what is it, neurons?
electrons, you said
Electrons,
protons, yeah.
protons, neutrons, electrons. Yeah, 666. Um, that is what stardust is made of.
See.
Those are the components for stardust. Your body is made of literal, in the literal scientific, not in the spiritual world and shit, but in the literal sense of
And that's
the
carbon.
stars. That is what your actual body is made of.
See. Facts. All right, so Mystery Goddess says, I love us. Virgos love Virgos, or at least the female ones. No, I think we get along with the males too, because it's almost like oh, you're a Virgo. Oh,
I
you.
won't date one though. I
Yeah,
would
no, we
date.
can't date Virgos.
I will
No.
not date you
That
for
shit is not, no. There can
hey
only be
never
one
bro.
of
I
us in this
swear.
relationship.
Oh yeah, yeah, I wrote that one. She sent
Yep,
me that
yep.
all
So,
the time.
yeah.
Oh, you're very nonchalant, bro. I just had a
See?
conversation about that earlier.
Yeah, we are nonchalant.
Hey.
We definitely shady.
Hey, Prince, Michael Jackson, all like Prince is shady. I don't think he's a Virgo. Mike was definitely a Virgo.
No, Prince was a Virgo.
Was Prince a Virgo?
Yep.
We don't
Okay.
claim Prince.
Oh,
Beyonce's a Virgo too. Shit, you see how she kicked Destiny's
oh,
Child to the curb?
yeah, yeah, we
No, 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 no.
and we slick shady too. We real. You got to catch that shit. That
Yeah,
speaks for our intelligence on how we say certain shit. Um,
yeah. Nonchalant is we can get hurt or see something, be hurt, and we'll be like,
Yeah,
okay,
oh
what's
yeah,
going
because
on?
your boy Moonco, I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. He asked what was nonchalant. What did that mean? So I
Oh,
was telling
gotcha,
him that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Or you just don't give a fuck about it.
I'm a Virgo
No.
female. What up,
I,
Virgo? And what up? What part of Africa you in, man? That's a big old
Oh, that's
continent.
beautiful.
Yes, that's a
Thank
big
you
old
for joining us from the motherland. Hey.
welcome, Victorine Bicali. I hope I said that right.
All right. Mystery Goddess says, hey, Established, you want to read this one?
for me, it's to piss me off, and I can't get you back immediately. I don't mind sitting on it. But if I
Ooh,
definitely plot and will get you, or at least before I've been a while since I had to. So I
Uh,
guess he's saying that if he don't get you right in there, he gonna plot,
oh,
you
yeah.
don't forget shit, man.
and
Hey,
we gonna
man,
double back.
I'm going to tell you, I thought about going to somebody's house and shooting them in the fucking face. And I was plotting on that shit. I was definitely, but then jail time had to come and remind me that I'm not that person.
I have to have my lick back. I got to. It is
Oh
in
my
my DNA.
goodness.
I have to have my lick back. I don't care if I. That's fine. I can't get
So
it
that
right.
goes to relationships too, like, right? Because if you're the one
Any
that
in
gets
any
dumped,
situation.
I
In
got to
any
get back with you
situation.
so I can dump you back.
But you know what I
I got.
learned? What I learned is when you working with different energies and forces, you know how to get them on some shit where I don't have to touch you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
don't. Yeah,
I put it out in the universe, and it is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
when
Karma
I
is
gotta get
wonderful.
my lick back, I'm not even talking physically. If
Hmm.
you did me dirty and you did some, and I'm not gonna do the same shit that you did. I'm gonna do some shit so subtle but so fucked up that it's gonna speak volumes, and you're not gonna really know how to handle that. And I'm not gonna do nothing that's gonna get me put in jail or nothing that's gonna affect my financial situation or anything like that. But oh, motherfucker, when I tell you, I'm going to get my lick back. I'm going to get my lick back.
Have a talk with the
So
ancestors.
Yes.
the funny, yeah, exactly. Because the funny part about it is, like, I've been in situations where my licks have come back, but it wasn't. It had shit to do with me. I just got to watch their life just go to fuck, and it was just like, damn. And
I mean,
then you come and tell me about how fucked up your life is, and I sit there and listen, like, damn, that sucks. That sucks.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done you like that. All right. So John Mick says,
Shout out John Mikes.
establish my boy. That's Moo.
Moose, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And then Mystery Goddess. Go ahead, Dutch. You want to read this one?
She just speaking a lot of facts. Well, hard body and get agitated when people be whining about shit. I hate it too.
Oh, I hate them.
Oh, I
for
hate it
whiner.
too, baby
Like,
mother.
get up off your ass and
Shut
fix
up with
it.
that fucking whining, bro.
Get up
Mhm.
off your ass and fix it,
And you
man.
know what? Another thing too, extra giggly motherfucker.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't
Oh
stand
my
that.
Or a
goodness.
fucked up laugh, or a fucked up voice. I hate them high pitched voice motherfuckers.
Or
I
like, but
don't
I'm talking about
Sorry.
like Joe Osteen, them type of mother who just be cheesing and extra smile, or like who like everybody. You cool with
yeah,
everybody, huh?
you
Yeah.
up to no good. Yeah, I don't like a friends with everybody type of motherfucker. We for the streets.
Nah, I'm good with
A
that.
giggly ass motherfucker, I don't like. Whiny, like. So here's why I say we kind of fucked up. I don't give no fuck about no female. Y'all listen, and this is coming from a very feminine woman. Don't let this hoodie fool you. I'm all woman. I don't care about no bitch crying. I don't care about no woman crying. I don't care about no female crying or whatever the fuck y'all calling yourselves these days. You know why? Because I done been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And she done been through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Bitch, suck that shit up, put your big girl drawers on and move the fuck on. And that's why I'm not really the chick that you could come and he did this.
I don't want to hear that shit. I
What
See,
don't
but
was
want
you
to
know
hear
that?
what?
that
You
shit.
know where they learned that from? They learned that from the damsel in distress Anglo woman who
Yeah, I
cry
can't.
wolf, and they see what the effects of a cry get them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that shit.
And then
Get
Hey,
you
but
end
good
up
look,
with
job, bitch.
people like me.
hopefully with this Megan situation, we learned they hopefully this turns over. You can't just cry wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. I can't,
Yeah.
me personally, I can't stand, and I think I'm harder on women because I am a woman and I know the fuck shit that we're capable of. So
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
don't
And
give
you
a
can do
fuck
better.
about, yeah, I don't give a fuck about you crying. I'm not a chick that if you work for me, you can come to work with a sob story and tell me because I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm just telling you right now. So if you ever
Oh
see
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
work for me, remember my face, save that shit. I ain't gonna give no fuck. All
Say
that
that shit for somebody else.
I'm cramping. I don't care about none of that. I
Yeah.
don't go
Yeah.
take some
Yeah.
night off.
Now, I will admit in my younger days I did care, you know, because I wanted to help out, but now I give zero fucks. Fuck you. Good luck.
People take
You don't
advantage,
hear?
not
They
just
do.
old, but I
And I
think
had to learn the lesson the hard way.
us being very generous tends to make us, as we get older, I will say slightly bitter,
Yeah.
uh, bitter about humanity. Because I do feel
Hmm.
like we genuinely will go out of our way, and because humanity doesn't give that back, it does tend to make us a little bit bitter towards humans.
Everybody. Yeah.
And when I say humans, I mean like as a whole. And then we stop giving a fuck.
Yeah.
Dudes, nigga, you homeless and you got the sob story, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Because like
Good luck.
I said, I didn't struggle enough to eat in your face. With no,
I mean, I'm just saying.
But no, we
I'm
smart
just
enough to
saying.
realize there's some people who really want to be out here. And
yeah,
everybody can't make it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody
So
got to be at the bottom.
yeah,
And
yeah, like
it
can't be
ain't going to
me.
be me
all
because
right,
I'm
so
going to struggle
listen
to get up there.
but look at what Mystery Goddess just said, and this is she's speaking to what I said. Y'all, I don't know if y'all agree with me.
Yeah, we do. We daydream about some dark shit.
And that's
Yeah,
why
man.
Hmm.
Virgos have the tendencies to have, we are borderline sociopaths, dog, because
That's real.
if I
Yeah.
want to think about if we literally wouldn't legally get prosecuted
Oh,
for
I mean, the
the
pledge
shit
would
that
be
we
our
do,
favorite holiday.
and how
I
people
mean,
respond to how
yeah,
people
the
do us.
purge. I mean,
Well, and
Hmm.
the
the reason
purge
why
would be our favorite holiday.
yeah, and I'm speaking on the fact that we are loving, we are generous, we'll do anything for you, but that flip, like I said, that switch that flips when we feel like you done fucked us and we're on to you, it's over with. You
Oh
Shout
yeah.
out KP.
What's
that's
up,
done.
KP?
Virgo male. What up, KP? Welcome.
Yeah,
Well,
man, we be ready to do some. Yeah, yeah. I
yeah.
daydreamed about, and
I
I
tell
seen.
mine
I
all the
planned
time
whole
though.
funerals. I planned
I,
whole funerals.
listen, I done been a pallbearer more than 8, 9 times. So who you talking to?
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying,
Hmm.
dog? And
For real.
dreaming about a sandwich or some shit. Yeah, yeah, make
Yeah.
this.
See, but
But then,
I would tell them the world is beautiful, but we're no different from the Serengeti when the mama having the baby buffalo and that lion come on the scene and kill it right there. Hey, that's life. You gotta take and we understand that.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
I think we still understand the fact of the animalistic in us,
Hmm.
the animal in us. A lot of people forget that we are animals. My wife be asking me as I'm over
KP, so
here,
you
"Are you
know,
all right?
so you know.
You just different, bro. We just move really different, you know." And I'm sure if somebody had a show that's called That's a Scorpio, but this ain't Scorpio show, baby. This the Virgo show. So
yeah,
we can
Shout
to
out
them.
to Scorpios, but
But
this Virgo shit.
yeah,
yeah.
shout out to y'all. But yes, we're okay. We just move different than a lot of other people
Well, I
because
mean,
I
you
think we
think
have more
about it. We're
going
the
on.
only human, right?
Who's
The
on the
only
human?
what?
We're the
Who's on?
only human sign, aren't we?
Well, I'm gonna say angelic, divine, divinity,
Angelic, divine. Yeah.
divinity. You know what I'm saying? If you
Oh,
want
I
to,
thought you said we only human. I was gonna say no, not me.
No, no, no. I mean,
No, not
I
me.
mean that we're the only, like, everything else is either an animal or something, but
Yes,
we're the
yes,
mother.
divinity. Yes, we are the only one that is a sign of divinity, and we're the only one that's linked to the actual biblical. Virgo is linked to the Virgin and the Virgin Mary and
mhm.
Bethlehem and the mother of the zodiac. So yes, we are of divinity in the sun sign, and that is also why we will be your first and your last teachers.
Yeah.
So,
That's facts.
just, you know, um, we are analytical because we do give information. We are the informative. Um,
And we
so
don't say shit. I mean, our delivery may be fucked up.
Yeah,
And I think we all can admit that. Like, our
yeah.
delivery may be some bullshit, but we're not telling you shit to hurt you,
Hey,
I
but
think our
to
medicine, but
help.
delivery is
medicine
only.
nasty, but you take it, don't it?
Yeah.
It's good for you.
I,
Yeah.
I, I I think our delivery is only fucked up depending upon the mirror in which we're speaking. If you cannot receive what I'm saying to you, you understand, and I ain't got no choice but to like listen. They ain't. I can say, listen, sweetheart. I think maybe there might be some challenges that you're having understanding us in a mental sense, and you're like,
Hmm.
you don't understand what the fuck I just said. I'm gonna say it again. Look, motherfucker, you a little bit slow, but that's
Yeah.
cool. Okay, that's cool. We ain't knocking you. But since you ain't understanding how the fuck I just told you the first time, now I'm gonna break it down and explain to you. You don't got the mental capacity to
To
handle
understand
this
what
with
the
me.
fuck I'm saying.
No,
Okay?
or not even that. Like I have it in my problem, my relationship. She said how it's how I say it, but it's like, listen, if I say it any other way, it's coaxing, and that's technically bullshit.
Yeah.
If I gotta say it the way it sounds good,
Mm-hmm.
because anything that's vital that gets to you, if it sounds good, it necessarily don't stick all the time. But shit that's extreme and dire, it sticks with you.
Exactly. It's
But
like
you
I
know,
like my liquor, right? Strong, black, and hard. I like that shit to hit me right in the throat. And I like if my friend has something to tell me and it's some real shit, tell me straight up. Don't come with no bullshit.
Yeah, that's facts.
man,
Cause
what's
That's
your boy who got caught cheat? What's your boy who got caught cheating? The Derek dude. What's his name? The
oh, the
coach.
Jackson, the guru with the lady
Right.
that had the helmet
See,
of what the fuck was
see,
it? The helmet of justice,
right.
salvation.
Lord,
See how he talked to women was how they want messages to come across like that.
yeah,
But the Kevin Samuel shit, which was more substance, they didn't want to hear it because it's the way he said it. But
Because
it's
it's
the
it
the
way he
didn't
same.
said it.
sound, and that's what people's problem is. People's problem is sometimes it don't sound nice, so we don't. We live in a kinder, gentler world now where everybody wants shit to come off. More
Everybody gets a fucking trophy. I say it all the time.
no, and I don't believe in that. You know,
I don't either. You gotta work for your shit with me.
some
So
people talk to with a certain type of tone. I'll get my son for instance. You can't tell my son, "Can you go and take out the trash, okay? Don't forget." Because my son is gonna be like, "Okay, mom," and then 20 minutes later, he gonna go do his own fucking thing, and then I'm gonna be like, "Son, can you go and okay?"
Hold on, spin that back. We lost you for a second.
Yeah. Still there?
Yep.
Can y'all see me?
Yeah,
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 we
yeah.
can see you.
We
We
can
hear
hear
you
you a
now.
lot better now.
Okay, yeah, I had a little charger difficulty, so y'all forgive me for a second. But if I tell my son the first time, hey, Tigre, can you go and make sure you take the trash out?
Wait, it's hard to hear you, honey.
Oh
What
no.
you say his
Okay, there you
nickname
go.
was?
Say that
Giggity.
one
What
more
you say
time.
his nickname
Oh,
was?
Tigre. In Spanish, that means tiger. So it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, Tigre. So if I tell him, hey, Tigre, oh, you thought his name was Giggity, huh? Because
Giggity. I was like, oh, that's a
Giggity,
cold
giggity,
nickname.
giggity.
That's a cold.
but I like
Giggity.
that.
Quagmire.
I like that. But if I tell him, the first time, hey, go take that out, and he's like, oh, and he's gonna tell me, okay, no problem. And my son gonna go on about his business. That and she could tell you that, that's just who he is. But by the second time, it's Tigre. If you don't get your ass down the motherfucking stairs and take that damn trash out, he gonna move like the speed of lightning.
Yeah,
Because my son doesn't respond to
kind and sweet.
no, he doesn't. He's a boy, he's a knucklehead. I don't always gotta yell at him, but he doesn't respond to that level of tone.
Yeah,
Mm.
Everybody responds to a different, even with your spouse. Some spouses cannot respond to all that yelling and shit. It makes you feel like they talking at you. And
facts,
some
facts.
people you got to break shit down to them like they're slow, and it's not because they're slow, it's because they're understanding of a certain tone. Some motherfuckers got to be talked to a certain way, good, bad, or indifferent, and I think we understand that, and that's why we handle some people a certain way. And
Yeah,
if your ass come off as slow, then I'm gonna talk to you like there's a fucking bouncing ball in front of us.
yeah.
I'm not doing it to be funny. I'm
But I'm
trying
a
to help you
Barney it for you.
understand the message and what the hell I'm trying to tell you, so we
Exactly.
all okay.
I
you
mean,
know
and I try to get the point across. The mere fact that I'm talking says enough right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
Like
mean,
the mere
I
I
fact
could.
that I
patience
stopped to have
class.
this conversation with you.
Right. Right.
You
Yeah,
should
that's
be
fine.
appreciative, motherfucker. I'm helping you out. But
Cause I have a good time in my own head. That's
you
the
Yeah,
thing.
know,
People don't realize that. It's just be like I be in my own little world, and it's like
doing our shit, man. Doing our shit. So look, Mystery Goddess says that's facts. We get it off our chest, and it may take us a day or so, and then we
yeah,
get back if we choose. Yeah, yeah. That's typically how it goes down for Virgos.
I think so.
KP says my wife said Virgos need to be with each other. KP, your
No,
wife is
no,
confused.
your wife
He
is
is
very confused. We
confused.
absolutely do not. We need to be friends, yes, Virgo gang gang.
Yes. Yeah,
But
yeah. But
it,
yeah, we
yeah,
can't be
music.
with each other.
Hey,
So
I keep. Hey, that was right there. Mystery. Music is
yeah,
my healing. Listen, I
yeah.
keep this headphones and a spare one on me.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You
I'm
hear
with
me?
Malika too. That's how I express myself. If I can't find the words, damn, that wind about to pick up again. If I
See?
can't find the words,
It's
uh,
music for me. Yeah.
music will pretty much say what I need it to say. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and water.
You want to read that out loud, Dutchie?
Yeah, she said Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is water. Is Scorpio water? Why did I think Scorpio was fire?
Mm.
Okay. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius is air.
All right.
Yes, Aquarius is air for sure. Libra rising, Virgo sun, moon, and Mercury, Libra rising. Yeah.
Oh, you liberalizing. So you a firecracker then,
Yeah.
because yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yep.
see. I see what you're saying.
I'm a Virgo, Leo, Libra, right? Or is it Sag? I gotta check it out again.
No, you're a Virgo, Libra, Leo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a little bit going on. All right, Mr. Goddess is fact. KP
She
said
got a mouth on her. If that's the woman, she got a mouth on her.
I'm a Leo moon. Yeah. Virgo sun, Leo moon. All right, KP, that's what's up. Definitely not dating a male Virgo. You see, we all feel that way.
This is some bullshit.
KP asked, "What do you mean you want to date a Virgo man?" Laugh out loud.
Right, right. See, that's the same quality that you love about yourself. You trying to say you wouldn't like it to date in the spouse? Come on, man.
No, no, because you know what? We
Because I
all
know
the
what I'm
flaws
doing.
that we displayed earlier or talked about earlier. You can't have two people in a relationship with them same fucking flaws. That is some of that shit is deal breakers. like,
And I know what I'm dealing with if I'm dealing with that. And I don't want to deal
mm-mm,
with.
mm-mm.
I don't want to deal with me. I love me. I can hang
I
out with
wouldn't
me.
have no problem. I wouldn't have no problem. I feel like especially with the
That's
with the
spoken like a true
space,
Virgo.
like the
Yeah,
space that we be requiring and the mental shutdown. Sometimes it's like, hey,
you would think so, but yeah, no. I dated a Virgo man once before, and it was a little different, and it just wasn't the best time. I mean, I do better with others.
okay,
Oh, I don't do well with others. I can't say that.
No, I
Others,
mean I do well like in a relationship with like the Taurus and the Capricorns of the world.
them the only two. But see, me and Taurus have a very volatile relationship. But I'm also
I,
a Taurus. I'm also a Taurus moon. And I'm also a Leo rising. My pride, you're not gonna fuck with my pride. That's the Leo in me. You're not gonna fuck with my pride. You got me
yeah,
fucked, bro. You're not gonna fuck with my ego, and you're not gonna fuck with my pride. And that might be sad to say, but I'm honest enough to know that I have that. I know that I got an ego, and I know that I got pride. And I'm not gonna
yeah.
treat
oh
my
no, no, no.
like
You ain't
a
gonna fuck
doormat.
with my pride. Like
Nah,
you'll never see me cry. Fuck that shit. I
nah,
cry alone if I have to. And it's deeply alone. The house has to be empty. You gotta be out of town type shit. So I know ain't nobody coming up in this motherfucker. Cause I don't wanna see no I don't want nobody to see me cry. I
I'm not
cry alone when
the
it
bad
comes to that
people when
type of shit.
I don't do it.
See, I don't have no problem with that because if it get when it gets to that point, crying is either cry or stroke from the
Yeah.
amount of stress that we just, you
Cause
know,
we do soak up a lot of it.
yeah.
Nah, I still rather cry. I'm not gonna what I mean is I guess I'm not gonna let you see me butt hurt over no bullshit.
I have
That's a better description. So I
Okay.
won't be crying over no relationship in nobody's face and that type of shit. Because if you want to push on, you can push on.
I have empathy, but I don't have no sympathy. So I lack sympathy. He
Okay.
lacks empathy. I
Right.
lack sympathy. Um, because I'm an empath within itself. So I read people's cards and I do a
And
lot of
Dutch, do you think that's thrown around too much? Like the word healing and empaths? Like I hear
yes,
every woman
yes,
swear they empaths. I'll just be like,
yeah. I think people use the word empath to try to oh shit. Y'all see that shit? It's pretty windy around this joint. I
I ain't
think
see shit.
yeah, it's about to start getting crazy over here again. I think the word empath and bipolar are the two most. Oh, and gaslighting.
I say healing. I think healing done took over.
Oh, wait, yeah, healing, gaslighting, empath, uh, and bipolar are by four the most overused excuses for people's behavioral issues that I've
Okay,
ever.
would you say can we switch bipolar for mental health issues? Because they use that a lot.
Okay, yeah, because I think it used to just be bipolar, but now that they're saying mental health, I think people are using all of those terms to get over on shitty behavior.
Hmm.
I do. I think people are using the the sanctity of mental health, having mental health issues, or I have traumas. Oh no trauma. Trauma
Oh man,
trauma
damn,
is
that's
a
the
word that is so overused.
right, right.
Trauma and healing as a package. We're gonna bundle that shit up.
Okay, we can bundle that one, yeah.
Let's bundle trauma and healing, and then we'll bundle up.
That's a show. That's Ivana Fix My Life right there.
Oh
Well,
Lord.
yeah. Well, we're talking about Malika words that now pop culture has overused, and I think they're using it to mask shitty behavior.
Hmm.
I
Um,
agree. We gonna cover that next show if you don't mind.
no, I don't mind. I don't
All
mind.
right.
But
So
yeah,
Mystery Goddess says laughing my ass or laughing my ass off. Definitely that lick back gonna happen regardless. Right?
right.
Definitely not the same way, but you gonna feel it.
Hell yeah.
Facts. And then we are the only zodiac represented as a woman and a human. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. We talked about that. Yep, yep. So the KP says, "What's up, my Virgos?" Laugh out loud. And then I'm gonna let you go ahead and read this if you don't mind. Go ahead for me. Establish.
I laughed my ass off. Right, Kevin Samuels shit stung, but I loved it. Virgos respect real. It'll hurt maybe, but also we know how to take what resonates and leave what we don't read between the lines. Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. Right.
Facts.
If the shoe fit, wear it.
Hell yeah.
Like I
If
watch stuff all the
don't,
time, and I
stop
might
wearing
not agree with like I like Charleston White. I might not agree, but I sometimes I take what I can take from it, and
Exactly.
we
You know.
cherry pick what's applicable and what's,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yeah,
and some people might feel away because of that, because some people might say, oh, you only pick what's beneficial to you, but isn't that what I'm supposed to do? Is
exactly.
that what you're supposed to do, is to hone in on the shit that you can receive?
Yeah,
So yeah, Charleston White said some fucked up shit, but I think that's because we can see ourselves, we say some real ass shit that everybody's not ready for,
yeah.
and everybody can't stomach some of
I
that shit.
see I see Khalid Muhammad in him. I see things that it come every 80 years. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Does you want to take this one?
I'm enjoying this is from KP. I'm enjoying y'all. Us Virgos be on some real solid stuff. I think
Salute,
again,
KP.
I think that goes back to what Goddess was just saying. We are the only human imagery on the zodiac. We are the only one that is represented by uh a human.
Divinity.
Yes, by divinity, and that is what represents us. Again, depending on what your religion or what you believe in, and I don't really discuss other people's religion, because again, that's not what we do here. But if you do believe in certain things, if you are a Christian, you don't got to zodiac signs, but know that she is also associated with the Virgin Mary. If you are Nigerian, if in certain parts of Africa and you know anything about Yoruba, she is also associated with Yemaya, who is our Virgin Mary, uh,
Mm.
who is the sea goddess. Um,
She
so
preaching.
yeah, so Virgo also meaning virgin, and also reference, like they have references of Bethlehem, which is means a sheaf of bread. We also hold a sheath of wheat sometimes. Um, that is all speaking to life, whether it's wheat or whether it's children. We're the only one on this, on out of these 12 constellations, or these 12 zodiacs, that belong to the constellations, that can bring life into zodiac. None of the rest of the other 11 can do that. Only we can give birth to human. Um, and I think of that in the terms of the mind, not in the term of giving birth to an actual child, but I think because of our intelligence and because we're analytical on that scale, we give birth to ideas, and we give birth to intelligence and the intellect and the nourishment of the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Facts.
Facts. Facts. All
And
right.
that's
So the next comment is, you want to take this established?
yeah. Laugh my ass off. I don't know. Every time a male Virgo tried, it's just always been awkward. It felt like we are better off as friends. And she right because in the past I have met Virgo women and we have come off better as friends. I
It,
understand that
Why
yeah, man.
so?
It works.
because it'd be so much of an intellectual and a vibe connection that you ain't thinking sexual as far as coming across somebody else. First thing it be sexual, like, and you'll build on the intellectual later. So I understand that.
Mm.
That's facts.
And then you want to take the last one, Dutchy?
Narcissist
Narcissist.
has been overused.
We gotta
I
get that one in, man. We gotta get that one in because that, man. I'm
I think
trying to tell you.
I do think that the word narcissist is overused. I do think people are overusing the phrase, "Oh, you need to go heal your traumas" and all this shit.
Oh my goodness.
I think people are using so much of these terms with a lack of actually knowing what this shit means. And a lot of this shit comes from these pseudo scientists off of Instagram and these pseudo counselors and shit.
Hmm.
And you know, most of these motherfuckers can't spell narcissist. Let's start there.
Right.
Yeah.
And to be honest, narcissist is actually it's nothing wrong with being a narcissist because you got to be about yourself first.
Yeah.
Facts.
And that
Facts.
might be some Virgo shit right there, but hey,
There should be a healthy level of narcissism if you care about yourself. I think
right.
anything is healthy as long as you ain't hurting nobody else. And I
Yeah.
love shit.
Facts.
But it's
So
self-preservation.
it
Yes.
is. It definitely is. So what I just posted you guys is a link to the Ask a Virgo Facebook group. So come on and join us. We post some funny memes in there and have kind of a good time up in there. So come on, check us out. We're just starting the group, so join us and then give us some ideas for the shows and things like that. And lastly, thanks, John. We appreciate you.
Thank
And on
you.
that note, I think we're going to head up out of here, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Those who will be watching later, thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow. And any last words, you guys?
Nah, man. Till then, till next
Nope.
time. I'll see y'all there.
Yeah.
And I'll plug in. It is Aska Virgo. It's Aska_Virgo on Instagram. We just now getting it running, so don't expect nothing for another couple of days. Just a little bit up right now until I can pass around the information to the rest of our teammates. But we'll see you on both, guys.
All right.
Bye, y'all. Stay
Awesome.
safe.
Awesome. And thank you, Mystery Goddess. We enjoyed you too. Happy
Okay.
holidays to whatever you're celebrating. Until next time, guys. Good
Right.
night.
Bye.